Oi, oi. Getting sent out to Caroline, who was the first person in the chat today, whose name is Caroline. Caroline. Out to the filter, oi, oi. About 3 minutes, and then we are rolling into a brand new selection of, some goody goodies. Oi, oi, crew. Going to be live in about just over a minute. Jazz, Gaz, Valley. Out to the Fabs, Wenlock. Stand by. Oi, oi. How are we all doing tonight? You all good? You ready for another Tuesday Ram Jam sessions with myself, Jay Cunning, on the Hardcore Junglist show? Let me tell ya, new bees knees tonight, and we got some corkers. Hold tight. Kicking off this week, Haze, tracks entitled Hey. And this is the Breakbeat mix. I know we're missing the little lower third track names. I'm gutted I can't get that to work with the AZ. Soon, maybe. But as always, I'll be sticking up the full track list on the YouTube description about half an hour to an hour after the show finishes. Gonna get some early shouts in for the crew. Bigging up the Felt E, just scraped in first. Carolina, very close second. Hope you guys are doing good. Bigging up the Trauma, out to the Sute, out to Chaz, bigging up Gaz. You know what? I like the idea of a Kenny Ken Amazon tribute show. I haven't done a Kenny tribute show, and I was just thinking the other day when he did that wheel up when I was playing at uni a couple of years back. Ah, good memories. Out to the BK. Out to the Dean, bigging up Stefano. Oh, now you know that intro, right? Just hold tight. It's not the version you think it is. Too extreme. That piano track. Can you guess who's done the remix? The TT, hope you're doing good. We missed you last week. We miss you whenever you're not here. Good to see your smiling face. Stefano's on the phone. You got inside info. So this is Too Extreme. That piano track, yes indeed, the Midas Touch man himself, blamed on the remix duties. Just an absolute epic piano. To the Hamza, bigging up Dean. So once again, that is the sound of Too Extreme, that piano track, an absolutely massive release from '92. I know it got repressed from, it's totally gone out of my head now. Dave Elusive, there you go. Quite a few years back now, and that's the one that I got. It was like a clear red vinyl. And then, of course, Mr. Chris Lunacy picks it up, represses it, but he's not content with a repress. Let me tell you, there's some absolutely other banging remixes of that, which we'll get to over the coming couple of weeks. Time to ramp up the tempo as we head into the realm of the DJ producer. This one's coming from the Warehouse Wax We're Not Dead Volume 5. If you've not had a chance to check this out, absolute killer track. Out to Lucas, salute, salute, salute. Gonna send it to the Diz bitch. Yes, Diz. How you doing? Out to the Diz old man each and every time. Bigging up Reese. Yes, mate. Hope you're good. Bigging up Sam Morris. Hope you're well, mate. Out to the Breaking Beats. Out to the XE. Eating a bacon sarnie. Come on, son. Breakfast for dinner. Big fan. Who's getting all warmed up and excited for Rave Story? 21st of June, not long now. Me, I'm absolutely buzzing for it. It's a great full day, full of culture, people, records, 4 or 5 or however many rooms of music there is. And I get to play another Top Buzz Legacy set with the man that is Mad P. Now let me tell you, I've done a couple so far and I've mainly centred, it's been around my kind of obsession of the Fantasia Takes You Into 92 set. But I've decided for the one on 21st of June, well at the moment, I'm thinking 92, tail end-ish of 92, Top Buzz Darkness. How's that sound? As we step into the realms of some more goodness on the jungle techno vibe. This one's Mantra. Track's entitled Benda Brenda. Love that. This one's forthcoming on a Rupture Records on an EP called Shades of Rave. 2 jungle techno tracks. A sort of smooth, liquidy one called something to do with Fabio. Rolling with Fabio. And then an absolute amen tear out stonker. All in, cracking EP. Mantra. Out to Mr. Lee Chapman. His old mum, have we got a full disc crew in the house? You're right, Alison. Love that. It's a family affair. Here he is, Mr. Martin Mobley. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. You're going to make it down to Rave Story. Come on, mate. Come on. You know you want to. Out to Archie, we see ya. Speaking of Mr. James Bass, yes, mate, hope you're doing good, sir. Mr. Andy Pants, salute, salute.
Confronted.
We move on to the latest release of Old School Shoes. This is volume 6. Artist is called Mac V. Track's entitled 3 AM Again. I know that feeling last weekend. Had a bit of a shindig round ours, annoying a lot of the neighbours. Chatting away to my mates in the kitchen, looked out the window, I was like, what? Is that getting live? Oof, go. Give us to Mr. Chaz Stewart, smashing that share button. Yes, mate. Big up yourself. So that one once again is the sounds of Mac V. Track is entitled 3 AM again, and that is off the Old School Shoes number 6, forthcoming. This one I'm going to take from the very, very top just because there's such an amazing story behind this. If I've got the fader up. So for those of you that saw my post that I put up earlier this week, a guy called Gavin, aka Echo 8, sent me a project they've been working on, and this is a tape of about 11 or 12 tracks that he just did. A lot of them he started many years ago, back in 92, 93, and he just kind of was inspired by all the new music that's kind of out about the moment, and decided to finish them off, put them on cassette. Oof! Totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, there we go. So he sent me the cassette. He only made about 50 of these just to send out to his mates as a bit of fun. As I make these tunes, are banging. So I'm going to send them to Chris Lunacy. That was a few months ago back. So when I got the TPs in the post this week, I tell you, this is the stuff that makes me happy. And I know that this has happened a fair few times before on the show. We played unsigned stuff and it's got signed. I don't know, there was just something about this that just kind of made me extra happy. So I've got to say a massive big up to Gav, aka Echo 8. Out to Mr. Chris Lunacy for putting it all together and getting it pressed. Do go and check it out. It's called Radio Pirates by Echo 8. And what I love about it is super raw breaks. Proper 92, 93, just send out to This Bit, That Bit crew. Bigging up David, we see you. Buenas tardes. Out to Della Benz, late to class. Detention for you. Bigging up Mr. Bollard, yes mate, out to the Wax On crew. And out to Minute Dave, alright? So don't forget to add that to your wants list. Echo 8, that's ECHO with an 8. Radio Pirates is the name of the album. Killer! Let's move into more goodness from the Kniteforce camp. This one's, of course, Nicky Blackmarket. Absolute Don. This one's called Distance, I Need You, the remix. More Repress action from the Nicky Blackmarket files. So if any of you guys are on the hunt for, you can't quite see it, but I've got 3 massive crates of old hardcore and jungle from 91 to 94, 95. So I'm helping my mate sell them, sadly. Taking a good wedge out of ones from my want list, but I've stuck the rest up on Discogs, so go check out my Discogs. There's about 100 or so up there, there's about another there's a lot more to put up. Yeah, if you're on the hunt for some old vinyl, go and check out my Discogs. Shout out to those going to Rave Story in a couple of weeks, 21st of June. It is not long now. Cannot wait. Going to be doing a set with the legend that is Mad P. Not only that, I get to do another Top Buzz Legacy set, and let me tell you, for those that have just joined, the ones that I've done so far have been centered around the Fantasia Takes You Into 92 set. I mean, who can't not want to recreate that? So, for Rave Story, my initial thinking is 92, proper Top Buzz Darkside business. What do you reckon, eh? Out to Mr. Trixie. We're moving into not only more good Repress action, but
this is the information center.
The original Cool FM anthem.
This is the information center.
Gappa G and Hypa. Of course, Information Center.
This is the information center.
This one, the remix courtesy of DJ Hype. Out to Hype, mate. Yes, Kev, hope your leg is gonna bless him, he broke his leg. But he's back out doing gigs. What a soldier.
This is the information center. This is the information center.
Out to Mr. Dean Jackson, bring up Nick Smith. Yes, Nick. You alright, mate?
This is the information center.
Out to the Neil Trixie. Out to Simple Taco. Out to Mr. Higgins. Johnny Jungle.
This is the information center. information center. This is the information center. This is the information center. This is the information center.
Sending out to the legend, the Don, the one and only Mr. T-Cuts. Yes, Tim, how you doing, buddy? You alright? Getting ready for Rave Story. Sending out to the governor himself, the Don, Mr. Mad P. Yes, mate. How you doing, mate? You alright? Just getting a little bit buzzing for the Rave Story, 21st. Thinking 92, thinking Darkside, thinking Top Buzz Gems. Do you know what I did? I put in ChatGPT for the Roll the Beats forum, filtered the search by Top Buzz, years 91 to 95, and asked it to pull out all the track lists. So it's going to do it. I had to go backwards and forwards a bit. About an hour later, I was like, how you getting on? No problem, Jay. This should be with you between the next 6 and 7 days.
This is the information center.
Right, so that was the sounds of Gappa G and Hypa, of course, an absolute cool FM classic, Information Centre, and that remix courtesy of the bad man, Mr. DJ Hype. Rest up, Mr. Hype. Well, I say rest up. He broke his leg and he's already back doing gigs because he's an absolute legend on that. Big up yourself, Kev. Hope you're doing good. Taking this one from the top. So we got another brand new EP from the man that is Stu Keating, aka Sicker.
It's not gonna let us leave.
This one's from the Bridge EP and entitled The Bridge.
Listen to me, please, for God's sake, God's sake. God!
Once again, out to the Mad P, salute each and every time. Out to Edwina, out to all the family crew. Bigging up Mr. Nick Smith, out to the TT. Jungle Rhythms, Exy, Mr. Bollard. Out to Mr. Power, yes mate, we see ya. Out to the Hamza.
Come on, listen to me, for God's sake. Is there a way around the bridge? For God's sake, it's not gonna let us leave. Scotty, now come on, listen to me, for God's sake. Is there a way around the bridge?
Love in the chat. So someone asked Caroline, like, we should meet up. Where are you going to be at? Caroline's answer is pretty simple. I'll be the one with bright pink hair at the front, elbowing everybody out the way. Love that. Always there to the bitter end.
It's not gonna let us leave.
Just remember nightclub last year. You were there to the last drop.
Cheryl was right. Listen to me, please, for God's sake, God's sake. God!
Send it out to Pete Barry, all the Record Collector Magazine crew. Salute. Hope you guys are good.
Scotty, now come on, listen to me, for God's sake.
as we move into a brand new release on Outer Romford Records. Sounds a new decade. Going out to the boys. This one's called All Too Much. Send out to the one they call Valley. Yes, Valley got some new bits from Parallax coming up a little bit later on.
Just when you say it's all too much, you gotta get away. Get away. Just when you say it's all too much, you gotta get away. Get away. Hey baby, won't you run to me?
Now, I've had this, sometimes I forget how lucky I am. Getting tunes literally for so long before they come out. But this one, every time I play it, turns dance floors upside down. Criminal Minds, The Criminal, 2025. With Swankout. Out to Danny Boy, bigging up to Zachariah. This bit. Don't forget the next bit. Been sounds a tricky, locked in from Tenerife. Yes, mate, hope you're doing good. send out to all the bits. Yes, Caroline, you know the deal. You know what, Caroline? So I was chatting to Zach this week about that. Albums coming out, dates are following. Mr. Kieran Lee. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Of that darkness.
As we go straight into this, sounds of Mr. Pete Cannon. Track's entitled Echoes of Darkness. More goodness from the We're Not Dead of Volume 5. Warehouse Racks. Out to Mr. John Vinyl Junkie, each and every time. Salute, salute. Out to the DMF. Inside the mind of the one they call Mr. Pete Cannon.
Became the power to control.
Currently on tour with his dad in the States. Got to catch up with him the night before he went out. Big up yourself, Pete. Good to meet your dad. Alan, we salute you. You can catch Mr. Pete Cannon, T-Cats and Arkin at Wax On in September. Yes, Mr. Boyle, let me tell you, you'll have some fun that night.
The power to predict became the power to control.
This one's been out for a little while, but you know, I've been meaning to play it, and I don't know why I keep missing it. Sounds of Radicall, tracks entitled Twilight, and this one's from Call in the Hardcore, real hardcore release album. Sublime. Out to Mr. Ben 10, original business in the house. Salute, salute. Send a massive shout again out to Mr. Jude Greenway. Yes, Jude. Hope you're doing good, mate. So this one in the background, sounds of Response and Sourpuss. This one's from the Blunted That Breaks Volume 6 on Western Law. Out to Mr. Deadman's Chest, yes Alex, big up yourself. Tracks entitled 4-4. Send out to the Wenlock, out to XE, out to Jiminy Cricket. You alright? Hope all is good stateside. Bigging up Archie, out to Rob, out to Vincent, out out to all those locked on. We haven't even done an hour yet. I feel like I've got through a lot of tunes. Once again, this one, Response and Sourpuss, Tracks and Told 4-4. This one's out already now, so this is Western Law, which is Dead Man's Chess label. And this is Blunted Breaks Volume 6. 5? If you like your stuff a little bit out there, you're going to love this album. Send out to the Rave Story crew. Let's get a roll call. Let's see a yes. Let's see some fire. Who's in? Deep Jungle number 106. Subjects on the buttons. Tracks entitled Healing. Time for a little breather, eh? Gotta send a massive shout going out to Mr. Lee Harmony. Exy said, music wouldn't exist without JB. Deep Jungle. Such a phenomenal label. And there are over 100 releases. How magical is that? Send out to all the River Dance crew. You're in for a treat. As we head back to our Romford forthcoming release, this one's from Volatile States, tracks entitled Deliverance. As we move into a brand new EP from the one they call Arkin. You're right, R. Lloyds. Forthcoming Foundations, this one's the second release. Tracks entitled London. Out to Andy Foundations. Easy for you to say. Well, it probably is actually. Big up Arkin, cracking EP. Then out to the Coop. You're right, mate. Out to the Psychedelic Bob. Give us out to Tino. All right, Tino, we see ya. Bringing up the TT. Out to Mr. Kieran Lee. Out to Johnny Jungle. Salute the teacups. Sounds like we're heading over to Paul Bradley. Out to the Bradders. Bigging up all the Kniteforce crew. This one's out on Dub Plate Culture. Tracks entitled I Believe. Out to Gianna Brothers. Yes, Frank. How you doing, mate? You good? Sending out to Mr. Stu Sirka. Yes, bro. Hope you're doing good, Wayne. Already played the bridge. But we might have a bit of Scylla coming up soon. Out to the Sirka each and every time. Out to your mates.
I believe in death. I believe in disease. I believe in injustice and inhumanity and torture and anger and hate. I believe in murder. I believe in pain. I believe in cruelty and infidelity. Every crawling, putrid thing, every possible ugliness and corruption.
Out to the Gaza, mate, you're not wrong. Anthill Mob coming to Kniteforce, but the remix package. As we move over to the smooth sounds of Sick Note, teaming up with Runda. Tracks entitled Jungle Rhythm, brand new EP. Send out to the Grace. Yes, I hope you're doing good. Bigging up the Roughneck. Out to the Felty. Send this one out to the Fire Crew. That's all we love to see. Line up the screen.
Stories high, breathing fire, his head in the sky. Godzilla, 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 and
Godzilla. Taking this one from the edge. Sounds of sicker. Goshzilla. Gosh, space, Silla. See what he did there? This one's the VIP business. Forthcoming Kniteforce goodies. Out to the sickening sounds of the sicker. And of course, out to Godzuki. Cheese and crackers.
Up from the depths, 30 stories high,
I just want to hear this intro again.
in the sky. Godzilla, 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 and Godzilla.
Love it. As we're going for round two, sounds are sicker. Gosh, Silla, the VIP mix. Coming soon. If we did, you know I don't do many rewinds, right?
Godzilla is here.
But I'll be fairly confident in saying Sicker's scooped up most of them. If you got a little bit more volume, you know what to do. You got that rubber dub sub, turn it up. wish there was a way of like seeing all the video of people watching this. I want to see everybody else's bass face. Out to Mr. Malcolm Sharp. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Speaking of Valley, out to the Chaz. And breathe.
by Godzilla.
That last one was Sicker, forthcoming on the Goshzilla VIP EP, and the track is entitled Goshzilla VIP. Now, a lot of you will remember, or hopefully some of you will remember this track. It's by a young lad called Rubix, R-U-B-I-X, and he sent me this a few months back now, probably 6 months or so ago. Track's entitled Bassbeat Bang. Why not? Love it. Absolutely loved it. Played on the show, offered it up on a plate. And you know who took it? Blocker. Yes. So he's putting out on his brand new label. So this one's got the TPs for this one the other day. Another little happy story. We love that. Now he's only a young lad. So keep your eyes on them, yeah? Forthcoming from Parallax, Solaris. This one's going to be Parallax number 26. Track's entitled Drift On By. Sent out to the Bradders. Yes, mate. Oh, mate, you missed your tune. Played I Believe. Great to have Solaris back in the box. Great to have Parallax recordings back in the box. Big up Valley. Out to Solaris. Coming soon. Send out to Ian, yes mate, we got eyes on you, I hope you're doing good. Out to the Chaz, out to XE, bigging up Shawarma, out to the Bradders, out to the TTTTT, out to Caroline, glad to be of service. Send it out to Mr. Lunacy. How you doing, Chris? You alright? We've had quite a few of those gems be played tonight. Out to, do you know what? I just want to take a moment. Just to take a little moment. Take a knee if you feel the need to. Just to show some love and respect for Mr. Lunacy and all the team at Kniteforce Records. Because let me tell you, I'm probably getting 30 TPs a month at the moment. He is absolutely chucking it out. Salute, Chris. Out to Cindy. All the Kniteforce family. Big up yourselves, guys. Sending out to fans of Kid Lib. We're going to go back to back with some new Kid Lib beats. This first one is called DJ's Choice. And this is from an album that's just come out on Green Bay Wax called Reality of Nature. And the next one's on an album that he's just released on Green Bay Wax called The Nature of Reality. See what he did there? Send a massive shout going out to Cindy. We know you do all the work. We know it's you. Once again, out to all the Kniteforce family, bigging up their lunacy. They'll use the same snares for both of that one. So we're still on Kid Lib. This one is from the Nature of Reality LP. Tracks entitled Ease Off. So in the background is a, I know that the Chalice, so we're on the flip side, the main side of this 10-inch lathe cut. Pete Cannon once again, tracks and title of the Chalice, played it a couple of months ago, absolute belter, but I finally got in my hands the last copy. Well happy about that. Probably it's the last copy because it took so long to get it. There's a lovely little cheeky boot on the B-side. This is it. Out to the terrace. Yes, mate, big up, hope you're good. Send out to DJ Andy, Karma Recordings, easy. Oh, I tell you what, I'm in a mood for Rave Story, let me tell you. I've got ChatGPT trawling roller beats to pull me every single top bus set that's on there. Told me it's going to take 6 or 7 days, so I might have to do it El Manuel. We'll give it another day, see what happens. I'm losing patience. Doing out to Mr. Cannon, out to his dad Alan on tour in the US at the moment. Have fun, chaps.
Ill at the end of the night. All lost the power of speech. Your new soulmate that you've been talking cud shit to for the past 5 hours about the story of creation or the 4th Star Wars film is now a complete stranger. The only thing you've got in common now is paranoia. It's coming through the walls, man.
So if you were lucky enough to get one of those 10-inch lathe cuts from Mr. Cannon N4 Records, the Chalice, cheeky little boot on the flip, and they're both a bit cheeky, right? That's Pete Cannon all over. So move on to this one, Astral Haze and Sub Motion. Tracks entitled After Party. From the Theory of Everything EP, Omni Music.
children of ecstasy aren't safe anymore. Together as one, but separate mental patients that yearn to be ejected out of this poisoned atmosphere to a warm bed and friendly therapist.
In the background sounds the Nicky Nuts. Always comes a little bit different, which we love. Track's entitled Bass Beat Bang. No, it's not called that. That's the remix tune. This one's just called Bang Bang. Nicky Nuts. Bang Bang. Send out to Beardy. Yes, mate. Hope you're good. Send that to Nicky. I know it's been a bit of a nightmare getting this EP, mate. When I have managed to get the pitiful 3 days that WeTransfer now gives you, I'm just going to tell people, stop WeTransfer. It's a nightmare. And I tried to download it, saying like 3 minutes, great. Check back, 12 hours. I'm like, what? Come on. DJ Force and the Evolution. Lost It. Dward and Tim Reaper remix. Wait, I feel like this kid that came out a while back, or did it? I think so. But it's getting a relic. Felt you'll know. So many memories that that sample brings back, eh? Love the Breakfast Club. Some of that, eh? Sounds of Phineas too. Deep Jungle number 105. Tracks entitled Survival. we're on to the last 10 minutes or so. In the background sounds the Ecto, well, I think it's pronounced Ecto 1, E-K-T-O-1. Hakai! Tracked and sold, or spelt rather, H-A-K-A-I. I do like this. Nice little bouncy roller. Send out to the TT, you know it's my pleasure each and every time, rolling out the beats. Rave Story. Saturday 21st. Let me tell you, I am absolutely super hyped for my set alongside the Mad P. We're going to go back 92, late 92, Darkside Top Buzz Classics, Pat rolling over the top. You know. Who's ready for a bit of Nicky? You want some Nicky? So this one's new business from Nicky on his new label Sourpuss. Tracks entitled What We To Do. What are we to do? No, what we to do. Right, so this one's going to be the last one for me, but cannot wait to see you guys next Saturday. Of course, I'll be here next Tuesday. Oh yeah, warm-up show. Better get my skates on this weekend. Putting those track lists together, we're going End of 92. We're going Darkside classics that only Top Buzz would play. Well, maybe some others did. We're going to go in. Are you ready for the Darkside? Are you ready for the Mad P? Big to love to everyone that locked on this week. Hope you have a great week. And we'll see you same time, same place, and next Tuesday, 6 till 8. Hold tight, man. Out to the madcap. Just dipped in for the last minute. Come on, El, you can do better than that. See me after class, young man. Massive detention going out to you.